Welcome everyone, AdamTheWoo here. I am on the train circling Disneyland. And look at this guy. Where? It's Justin Scard right here.
Oh, that's me.
And the train is actually going down for refurbishment in honor of Star Wars Land for a year and a half starting this Sunday. So we are doing a full train ride through. Look at that Main Street USA. There are the front gates. So basically this is going to be a little bit different type of vlog than normal.
I'm excited.
Maybe a little bit less talking if you do not want to disturb all the people that are on here. But basically it's pouring rain outside.
They're talking, we can talk. They're talking.
Pouring rain outside. And I wanted to do the full circle. This might take a half hour.
That's fine.
So if you guys are not in for a half-hour treat on a train ride,
well, unless something happens, we could get battery die, phone
could
fall
die
off the train, struck by lightning.
But if the phone falls off the train, the vlog will be longer than a half hour because I'll lose the phone and it'll never be uploaded.
It'll be an endless vlog.
It's my second channel, Daily Vlog channel. It's TheDailyWoo. I'm gonna miss the train. I'm gonna miss the train. Okay, we should stop talking about what we are doing and actually document the experience. Riding the train around. So we've just left the Main Street station and we're going under this little tunnel to the first stop at New Orleans Square. First stop, New Orleans Square. Oh, you're going to share a little
Disneyland history?
You're going to share a little Disney, share a little
This building
history?
right over here,
Yes.
the Telegraph Office.
Yes.
Not only is it famously tapping out Morse code version of Walt Disney's opening day speech, a few lines from it, which was corrected by a real Morse code operator, because at first it wasn't the correct way.
This building right here.
This building right here, you'll hear the tapping once the train calms down.
A little tap, tap,
But
tap,
more,
tap.
everyone likes to share that little secret. Here's a better secret. This building used to be the Frontierland train station here at Disneyland, and they moved it across the tracks. When they built New Orleans Square, they moved the railroad and they moved the Frontierland station.
And what are all these guitars and banjo cases?
Those are the soul of the people in musical form.
Really?
Listen.
Are you getting all choked up?
Here's the telegraph. You hear that?
Listen.
That is Morse code from the first few lines of Walt's
opening day
dedication speech of Disneyland.
I have heard. See, I knew that fact, but I did not know
This
the
train
other
station used to actually be on the other side of the tracks in Frontierland.
Interesting.
And they moved it over
Very
here
interesting.
and it's
Now it's
also
in New Orleans Square.
It's also based on the train depot from So Dear to My Heart. And Ward Kimball.
Dear to your heart?
So Dear to My Heart, the Disney movie.
Oh, the Disney movie.
Ward Kimball is Walt Disney's Imagineer who had, or well, artist who had his own full-size train that inspired Walt to build this place and all that stuff. Had a replica of that train station. So,
Very interesting. See,
a lot of Disney.
I knew there was a reason I invited you.
Well, other than the cuddling.
It is very cold and wet at Disneyland. Not a lot of people here today. I got here kind of at road drop, and you kind of did. You got here early in the morning.
I woke up here.
Not really a lot of people here. So let's show. You woke up at Disneyland?
I woke
So let's actually look outside here. You can hang out on the train, please. Are you stuck? I almost got stuck. My wallet chain almost got stuck down there, but fret not. We are fine. So look at how rainy and wet it is. So this is the New Orleans Square stop. Elevation 144 feet according to that sign. Of course, over here, Haunted Mansion off to the left. The wonderful little walk-up window where you can get the mint juleps over to the right. The fountain directly in front of us. And not only is the train going to be on hiatus for a year and a half, the Rivers of America also will be closed in preparation of building Star Wars Land. And if you look straight off in the horizon, you can actually see the Rivers of America off in the distance past the Pirates Lair sign. You can hear the music from Haunted Mansion. And just past Haunted Mansion, above, peeking above the top of Haunted Mansion, you can see the tippy top of Splash Mountain. Which I don't think I'll be riding Splash Mountain today because I've already gotten wet enough walking around in this rain. It's interesting because it rarely rains in Southern California, but I think there's that thing out there called the El Nino, which is bringing a whole storm front and a cold front and a rainy, wet front into Southern California. We're pretty much at the front of the train, so if you look up there, you can actually see the train. Look. You can actually see the engine. If you listen closely, you can hear the horn, the whistle, the steam whistle from the Mark Twain. And it's interesting that the Mark Twain will not be riding around. I was going to say it's also interesting that the Mark Twain will not be riding around, nor will the train, because the operators of the
trains or vlogamobiles.
That was your vlog yesterday.
Yeah.
But it's interesting because the people who drive the train and the people who drive the Mark Twain,
I only ride the train.
I think they're actually both schooled in the same
ninja arts.
Same ninja arts, and they're the one who actually, they switch off. They'll drive the train.
Sure, they are switch hitters.
They'll drive the Mark Twain. So what are they going to do for the next year?
They'll probably be, instead of driving the Mark Twain, was that a camera flash or was that lightning?
It was a camera.
Okay, I was gonna say I didn't hear any thunder at all today.
You know, there can't be like, it feels like, it looks like I'm choking you right here. This is so very awkward for me to be.
There's your default picture. Fun pic. So anyway,
I don't know if that would fit in.
No, the Mark Twain is going down.
Yes.
Or refurbishment.
Yes.
And it's kind of good though, because Rivers of America goes down. They can fix all the little problems and details of Rivers of America.
What's going to happen to the ducks?
Stephanie's father.
What's going to happen to the ducks?
The ducks?
The ducks.
They'll find other fish ponds.
You think they're going to go over to DCA?
Lakes. They'll be in DCA floating around. I'm sure people will be feeding them popcorn.
World of Ducks? Is that a World of Color?
Ducks. Yeah, I woke up this morning over there.
Yes.
At the Grand Californian.
That's true, you
It
did.
was sweet.
I don't know how you got that.
It was somebody else's suite.
I woke
I
up
had an extra
not
night, and they weren't sleeping in it, and I got to sleep in the same bed as John.
Did you know them?
McCartney.
Did you know them?
No.
Yeah.
Just random people.
No. Oh yeah, I knew the person that had the suite.
Okay, we're moving. We're moving now. We're moving. Okay, we're getting ready to head off. Oh, that was the lightning we saw. We were wondering where that flash came from.
It was from the U.S. Navy.
Was that the guy that gave you the room at the Grand California?
That's not the guy.
I wonder if he has keys to the Grand California. We're doing a whole tour. We're going all the way around. See you later. Okay, we're leaving New Orleans Square, and now we're heading past the Haunted Mansion. And of course, the Fast Pass is here. The Fast Pass is here for the Haunted Mansion. Oh, the light is green, so we're going in. We're going inside the cave, into the darkness of the cave. Oh, look at those stalactites, or are those stalagmites? I never can tell the difference. And look down here, you can actually look down inside of Splash Mountain. Look, that's Splash Mountain down there. It says zippity doo dah, zippity yay. My oh my. What a wonderful day. Look how wet it is. Look at this. Look how wet and rainy it is out there. Hello. Look over here. The Hungry Bear restaurant. I love eating there. It's very wet and rainy. One thing I used to like to eat at the Hungry Bear restaurant was the fried green tomato sandwich. They have omitted that from the menu now. They only serve it at Cafe Orleans. For whatever reason, they do not have it. Okay, let's...
Is the reason gross?
No, I actually enjoy eating it. Look at this. So this is part of the area that's going to be refurbed. All through here. It's all going to be rerouted. This train track will probably not exist starting next week. Starting Sunday is the last day that this train track will be routed through this exact route. Look at that deer! Look at that deer! Oh dear! Oh yeah. Pretty crazy to think that all this is going to be changed, and we're all pretty crazy to think.
Yeah.
Just think, this we might be riding through the Millennium Falcon of the future right
I
now.
like how these ladies here.
What did they say?
They're not big Star Wars fans. They're like they're taking out the barbecue, and then it's like, well, it's really a bunch of wasted area back here. It's just a lot of open
It's interesting to hear other people's
It's a petting zoo.
Interesting to hear other people's. Now, is Mickey's magical lamp, or whatever this is called? That's the Jamboree. So is Mickey's magical lamp thing going away, or is it staying? So it's staying. So look, this is kind of a little bit of a backstage area. We're now exiting Star Wars Land right now and going back into the old school style of the park. Oh, there it is. Toontown! So all this is safe from Star Wars expansion. So you're saying Toontown?
I'm saying Toontown's coming
You
out.
heard it here. Toontown is going to be Star Wars land?
No, that way. Big
So
Thunder
Chewbacca
Ranch
is going to be in
Big Thunder
Toontown.
Barbecue, Big Thunder Ranch,
I'm confused.
Big Thunder Trail,
Maybe
Rivers
because
of
it's
America.
cold and rainy. Cannot think coherently at the moment because it is very wet and very cold.
I'm gonna find out right now.
Look at everyone with all these ponchos. We need a poncho. I should actually have a poncho, but I don't. But take a look. Off to the left is the toy shop. In front of It's a Small World. And this is the entryway into Toontown. If you actually look, directly below us is the entryway, and that's the sign right there for Toontown. And here's a good view of a tree. And of course Justin's car. But right past that tree would be Toontown, right?
What are you calling a tree?
Right down there. I want you to make like a tree and get out of here. So over here, of course, is Small World. You can see there's virtually no one on Small World because unlike the Florida Small World, which is indoors, the California Small World here in Anaheim is actually outdoors. So when it rains, no one really wants to wait in line and actually be on the boats in the rain. So there are a few people on Small World, but all in all, the lines and the wait time for pretty much anything in the park are very, very minimal. Now look off in the distance, you can actually see the Matterhorn. You can barely see it under the shadow of clouds and the rain. And of course off to the right is the Mickey show, the Magical Map show, which is over that way. Did I actually say Mickey and the Magical Lamp? Or is Mickey and the
You were
Magical
saying lamp, but I let it go. It's map.
I've only seen that show one time. And the only thing I remember about it is the guy holding Sebastian from Little Mermaid. And it's very awkward because the way he's holding it. It's very peculiar. Have you ever seen the show?
I only saw it when it first opened.
The Sebastian
I'm not
thing.
familiar enough
If
to be
anyone
like-
knows what I'm talking about with Sebastian.
Oh, like he's a puppet.
Yeah, he's a puppet. He's holding Sebastian. It's very awkward. Oh, listen, they're ringing the bell. The ringing of the bells, for whom the bell tolls.
You guys are so funny. It makes it interesting going on this ride.
Oh, we're just talking to a bunch of people here. This is an internet
Are
vlog.
we unable to disembark this train still? I can have the best train.
Well,
Get off anytime
no,
your
no,
heart
get off.
decides.
You can hold it. We're
I
gonna
don't
have one
know.
more loop.
I don't
We
know if
got
I
one
can.
more. Is your gluten happening? Is the whole gluten
My
thing?
stomach is upset.
We're almost to the end. This is the best part. We go through here. We get to see the dinosaurs.
No.
There's one
That's
more.
another.
Oh no, we got Tomorrowland. Meet me halfway across the sky. Can you hold it? Can you do it?
I don't think so.
You're gonna get off at the next exit?
Maybe.
I hope not. I want you here for the whole thing. This is it's not a dueling vlog.
It's a number dueling vlog.
It's a number 2.
Yeah, it's a number 2.
Hopefully not. Well, if it happens, I'll document it. We'll just edit that out. Actually, no, I can't edit it out. Because I don't do any editing on this one. Okay, here we go. We're moving now. We're leaving. The lights are on. Okay, here we go. The light is green, which means go. So now we're going past Small World. Look at this, the monorail. The monorail's going by right now. Look at that wonderful view. The monorail, the Matterhorn. It's a Small World facade. We're going between Small World clock and the facade itself. Going along these nice, beautiful topiaries. And look down there. Few people in line, but very, very few people in line for It's a Small World. Look at the buffalo. That's where they roam. Now we're going around this way. Now all of this is pretty much going to be safe, correct?
Yeah, this should all
All going to be good. And up here is where they actually do the staging area for the parades. And if you ride the train at night, you can actually see all the parades lit up. The Paint the Night parade, and they're all like the staging area is right there. So it's really, really cool. Here's the monorail track right there. Monorail track going to and fro. A lot of electrical gears up there. I do not know if it's safe in the rain, but evidently I do not see any sparks flying. So I'm guessing it is perfectly safe to ride the monorail in the rain. I was kind of thinking maybe the train would not be running.
Here's some more train Disneyland Railroad trivia. We're sitting facing forward. Not many of the trains do that because after a while, once they put the Grand Canyon diorama of the dinosaurs in, they switch.
So there's only one train that faces
Now
forward.
there's only one set of cars.
And we are lucky enough to be in the front-facing
Did you know
train.
there were two railroads in Disneyland over 1955? There was this passenger railroad and there was a freight Disneyland Railroad that only left from the Frontierland station and only stopped there. That's why at Main Street Station when we stop, pay attention, there's an extra set of blank unused track.
Oh,
Abandoned.
that's where the mayor sometimes stands.
That's where, that's where the trains would pass each other when there were two different lines.
Like two trains passing in the night.
Exactly. Or
That's where that terminology came from. Look at this. So here we are now at Tomorrowland. Of course, Autopia is not running because of the rain. Whenever it rains really hard, Autopia closes. Off in the distance over there is Space Mountain, Star Tours, the new launch bay at Innoventions. And now we are stopping to let people on.
I gotta go.
You can hang it out. You can
I
do
can't.
it.
I can't.
You can't do it.
No, I can't. You gotta go when you gotta go. Also,
see you later.
Also, that's why I had to give you the last piece of trivia. Oh, I'm paying for it though. Suffering for it in the rain.
All right,
Goodbye,
see you later.
Goodbye, ladies.
Bye, Justin.
Where am I going?
What if the bathroom is closed due to rain?
Maybe better in the future or in the past.
Whatever.
Plus, I already did this part with you. I just did a full loop.
I like how the rain started raining even harder. It really wasn't raining that hard until Justin got off of the train, and now it is pouring. Maybe that's a sign that the clouds do not like Justin Scard. So I need to get either an umbrella or I need to get some sort of poncho like that. So let's take a look down the train. You can see the water. Oh, the train is going to move backwards. It's interesting how the train has to go backwards before it can go forwards. Does anyone know why they do that? Why do they move the train back just a tiny bit before they can go forward? I think I know the answer, but if you know the answer, leave a comment down below on why the train at some point moves backwards first before it goes forward. Now that Justin is gone, we can actually slide over this way. And of course, a cast member can actually stand right here. You'll see in a moment that a cast member will stand up here, but we're moving backwards very slowly. We're moving backwards. Look at this. Someone else is peeking their head out. Okay, now we're sitting stationary for some reason. And it's interesting to see also how Disneyland disguises certain areas of the park. You can see the way that this incline goes up. That way anyone on the other side of this little hill cannot actually see us on the train or Tomorrowland off in the distance. And look at the people waiting in line. Now they're letting more people in to board the train. A lot of people coming in, trying to get out of the rain. This is definitely an interesting, different type of vlog. I wanted to do an unedited full circle so you could get the full ambiance, the full experience without any edits. The beauty of these unedited vlogs is I've never actually done one edit in the well past 1,200 days in a row that I've done these vlogs, and this one is no exception. We're going from Main Street train station terminal all the way around to all the stops, and then we would depart from the train station terminal and end the vlog on Main Street. This is the last stop before we go through the diorama to see the dinosaurs and the Grand Canyon, the grand finale of the vlog, if you will. I'm gonna miss the train for a year and a half. You will not be able to ride the train starting on Monday morning. Sunday is the last day, this coming up Sunday, that you can actually board the train and ride the train around Disneyland in Anaheim, California. So all these people think that they are very sad because it is raining, when really they should consider themselves lucky, because this will not be able to feasibly be done in the future for another year and a half. That's why I wanted to do this unedited vlog. And look at that umbrella right there. It's an umbrella of many colors. Kind of like Jacob and the coat of many colors. That woman has the umbrella of many colors. Okay, I think we're about ready to go. She's giving the signal. She's giving the waving signal, and we're about ready to board and head through. Okay, we are on the home stretch right now. They're giving us permission to actually film and take pictures in here, because you're going to see some dinosaurs, which is going to be super awesome. Okay, I will, moment of quietness. Let's pay our respects to the train, which will be closed for refurbishment for 18 months. Well, let's actually check out some dinosaurs. Look at that, Space Mountain right up there. We're going in. We're going into the darkness.
I'm just glad we're 7 places. Oh, that's so pretty. Grand Canyon is so fascinating.
The Grand Canyon. Look at those deer. Look at the antelope, and look at that porcupine. And look at that cougar right there. Ooh, they're having a friendly fight. Birds and skunks. The Grand Canyon, pretty majestic. And from what I've heard, that this actual painting along the Grand Canyon is actually the longest and largest single painting in the world. Now, am I correct in assuming that? Did I hear my facts correctly? Pretty awesome. Okay, now we're heading towards the prehistoric age. Something's going on up here. Something gnarly. Look at this. These two dinosaurs are having a little bit of a fight. Oh, it's getting vicious. That was intense. Okay, we have made it completely around the park. It took us 25 minutes to start and end. A little bit past 25 minutes, and now we're making it back to Main Street Station. And you can actually look down over here in a minute, and you'll actually be able to see the train station, and you'll be able to see the entry gates into Disneyland. Oh, and here's those double tracks. Remember Justin was talking about those double tracks? Here they are. Look, there's the other tracks that Justin was mentioning. And look, they brought that back. That has been gone for quite some time. But there are the other tracks. There is the 60th celebration in honor of 60 years of Disneyland. There are the front gates. There is Disney's California Adventure off in the distance. And look at this. We have made it to the train station here at Disneyland. The Main Street train station. All right, we did it. Pretty cool.
Your attention, please. The Disneyland Limited.
All right, I need to apologize too. There was one segment when we were going into the Grand Canyon area where I put my phone a little bit outside the train. Water got all over it, and you couldn't really see. There was something wacky. My phone was going haywire, so I apologize if there's anything in the vlog that you cannot see. Thanks for watching this entire vlog. If you made it to the 27-minute mark, hashtag Heckett, and leave some of your favorite things about the train ride, and what are you going to miss that Disneyland is actually putting underneath refurbishment for the next 18 months? What will you miss over the next year? I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Remember, hashtag Heckett. Please subscribe. Check down below for my t-shirts. And that's about it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye. Man, it is very cold, wet, and rainy.